Welcome again here, race fans, to SRA Newland Truck Series. They will be at Auto Club tonight for 90 laps. This will be an awesome race. Can't wait to watch this. One of my favorite tracks to broadcast at, and got quite a few of them actually, but this is one of them. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day here, and sunshiny weather here in Fontana, California, and these guys are ready to rock and roll. About 9.5 minutes of practice, and we'll be on to the qualifying. So stay with us, folks. Check out the weather here just a little bit here. Looks like a 2-mile track for this temperature down there, kind of low. Let's look at it here. I'm not too sure if that's actually set right, but 70% humidity, partly cloudy skies. All right, a minute and a half away from qualifying, folks. Hopefully you're ready here for the duration. And these guys put on a good show here each and every week as we watch them here. So I think you're in for a great treat here on a Sunday afternoon. All right, folks, we will step away for a quick minute here and play our national anthem, and we will be right back.
Guys.
And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, we're back here, waiting 4 times to come in. Only one, Justin Wilson, so far. There we go. Nicholas Caressel coming in second or in first. Now Delonte Ballard taking over the pole. Got a few new people in Twitch there. Make sure you click that follow button. We do like to have our followers here at MaxSpeedTV. Also, under the viewing screen, you'll see a link to our website and our YouTube channel. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. We will be having a big event coming up here once we reach 1,000 subscribers to commemorate that. We'll have more details on that here as we get closer to that time. But make sure you do subscribe. Looks like we've only got 10 qualifiers so far. Wow. Going to be a huge field here, folks. There's a couple more qualifiers. And so far, Delonte Ballard on the pole by about 19 one-thousandths of a second. So pretty close bunch right here. 10th place, only less than 0.3 of a second. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up qualifying. We'll get down here to the grid. Starting on the pole, Delonte Ballard with a 41.893. Congratulations to him for grabbing that pole. Bobby Maiden starting in second. Nicholas Caressel third. Bobby Cheney fourth. Kyle Putz in fifth. David Schutt sixth. Bobby Zielinski seventh. Eric Sable coming in eighth. Ronnie Norman ninth. Cody Miller 10th. Justin Wilson qualifying 11th. Riley Wyans in 12th. Connor Anton in 13th. Austin Roberts 14th. Randy Roberts in 15th. And Mr. Beach 16th place. First one to not qualify, Nicholas Shelton starting 17th. Marcus Richardson 18th. Derek Bordeaux 19th. Femio Lott in 20th. Nick Northrup 21st. Mark Newland 22nd. Justin Gable 23rd. Josh Robin 24th. Eric Washington 25th. Christian Snyder in 26th. Dwayne Culberson 27th. Jonathan Shipman 29th. Trevor Pertelli in 30th. Looks like that rounds out the field, folks. Ready to go racing. How about you guys? All right, all the wait is over, practice over, qualifying over. Delonte Ballard on the pole. We're ready to kick this thing off here, SRA style. Pace car is in. Delonte ready to hit the throttle, waiting on that green flag. And there it is. The green is out, folks. Everybody gets up to speed here. Probably just now reaching fourth gear, going into turn one. Side by side, Bobby Maiden with Delonte Ballard. And they're still side by side. We've got some side by side battles all the way back into the field here. Kyle Putz back in fifth. Kyle Putz. I keep saying Putz, but it's not. It's Putz. David Shutt up on the high side. As Delonte Ballard comes around here to lead the very first lap of the race. Not by much. Nicholas Caressel now goes into second place. Kyle Putz in third. Eric Sable fourth. Bobby Cheney in fifth. One I'm looking for, Bobby Zielinski, to try to get up there into the battle. Looks like some good side-by-side racing right now, folks. These guys, everybody kind of being patient right now. It's a long race, 90 laps. Connor Anton moving into sixth. Ronnie Norman back to ninth place. All you Ronnie Norman fans, I know there's a lot of you in chat rooting him on, so there you go. Ronnie Norman now moving into eighth. Boy, up front here, it's getting mighty racy here, folks. Mighty racy. Kyle Putz right on the back bumper here of Delonte Ballard. You can see just how close they get. That's when it gets fun out there for these guys, when they're racing that hard and that close. Whoa, you can see the motor. Oh. Eric Sable moving into fourth on that high side. You guys finding some bite up there on that high side. That's great. Connor Anton. Ooh, oh, wow. What happened to somebody? Bobby Cheney fell out there. Okay, there he goes. Now Bobby Zielinski. And we have a caution, folks. Let's go see where the first caution is here. Nick Northrup spinning around down on the front grass. Let's go see what happened to Nick Northrup. Oh, looks like a little tap there by Mr. Beach. Upset the grip on that truck. Maybe that just wasn't enough. He comes up. Or Nick comes down. Not sure which. No, looks like Mr. Beach comes up. One tap wasn't enough. The second one will spin you around. Both them boys going to get some damage on there. Nick he mows the grass on the front stretch, though. All right, to get back going, Delonte Ballard still in command of this race. And it looks like we may be coming down pit road here, guys. And there, everybody coming to pit road. All right, let's see what the race off of pit road's going to do for these guys. Delonte Ballard had to back up in his pit stall. Looks like Austin Roberts and Mark Newland stay out, and Austin will get the point for leading the lap. So they're going to be restarting here. The only two that did not pit on that was Austin Roberts and Mark Newland, but it looks like Austin Roberts is going to come to pit road. That will give the lead up to Mark Newland. Riley Wyans will be starting second, Derek Bordeaux third, Delonte Ballard, our previous leader, back in fourth place. Kyle Putz in fifth, Nicholas Caressel sixth, Eric Sable seventh, Bobby Zielinski eighth, Justin Wilson ninth, and Marcus Richardson up to the 10th place. Okay, lights are out on the pace car, and now they're going to double up, and we'll be going green next time by, folks. Just a note here, Connor Anton, let's see, Eric Washington on pit road. Connor Anton will be back here. These guys making their last second pit stop at the end of the field. David Shutt, Connor Anton, Randy Roberts, Nicholas Shelton, Bobby Cheney. Everybody topping off them fuel tanks. Okay, folks, here we go. Buckle them seatbelts up good and tight, because we're about to go back green flag racing here. Going to be restarting on lap 10. 80 laps to go here to finish this race up, so They got lots of green flag racing to go. Pace car in. And hitting the throttle, Mark Newland. Green, green, green. Getting up to speed, Kyle Putz dives it into the bottom. Picks up one spot from Bobby Zielinski. Now Zielinski coming back on the inside. As Derek Bordeaux gets by and goes into second place. Delonte Ballard in third. Them fresh new feel goods on them truck. Boy, I'll tell you, guys getting awful brave back here. Almost 3 wide into the tri-oval. Great racing by these guys right here. I'm telling you, they're putting on a heck of a show. Marcus Richardson coming up through. Boy, look at the run they get on that inside. A little bump drafting going on there, I believe. Him and Justin Wilson going at it there. Emiolette back here in, now goes into 11th. Drops it down on that apron. Guys like to do that on these D-class tracks, D size, D shape, whatever you want to call them. They like to drop it right down there on that bottom and gain just that few 1/1000ths of a second. Riley Wyans on the outside of Emiolette. Might not be where he wants to be. Nicholas Caressel, we just seen him up toward the front a few laps ago. Late pitted and has come from the back up to 12th. Jonathan Shipman in 13th. And we've got a battle here. It looks like Delonte Ballard to the inside of Derek Bordeaux for the lead. Completes that pass. Into turn 3 and out of turn 4. We're starting to get a little bit of a pull away by that front 3. Bobby Zielinski staying right with them 2 in the front. Mark Newland 4th place. Another battle back here. Justin Wilson, Marcus Richardson going at it. On the inside of Eric Sable for position. That would be for 6th. And look at the run Marcus Richardson got back here. Now he backs out going into turn 3. See something he didn't really particularly like. Somebody checking up a little or something there. Eric Sable getting around Mark Newland. Still has not completed that pass though. Back in the field here, Mr. Beechin, 15th place. David Shutt on the inside of Cody Miller, going into 16th. These guys started back quite a ways after the late pitting. Another one that pitted late was Bobby Cheney, Randy Roberts, Nick Northrup. These guys all pitted late. Eric Washington. Long race to go, though. They're quite a ways from completing this race, so we're only 1/8 of the way through it. In the meantime, up front, Zielinski to the inside of Derek Bordeaux. Now we have a 4-truck pull away. Kyle Putz holds him off for the time being. And Zielinski has to duck in behind him. Those guys using all the draft that they can use on them straightaways. Bordeaux pulls out to the bottom, inside of Delonte Ballard. Going into turn one, he may have him, and it looks like he does. So brand new leader, Derek Bordeaux, getting back up there. He did lead one lap earlier. Now he's back in the lead. Quite a ways back to Justin Wilson in 5th place, as he did clear Eric Sable. Marcus Richardson into 7th. Taking a look here real quick, Marcus Richardson started 18th today and is already into the 7th place. Definitely one of the fast guys out here to beat. Christian Snyder dropping it down to the inside. Not able to get a run here. 3 wide into the turn, guys. 3 wide. Mr. Beach right there behind them. Mr. Beach cranking it up. I think he finally found the gas pedal. Was on the right there, folks. Mr. Beach into 13th, getting by Christian Snyder. David Shutt also getting by Schneider. Snyder down here 15th place. He's on the inside and really can't make that inside work, but Snyder's going to try to get back around David Shutt. Just can't find the grip, but look who sneaks by on the bottom here. Nicholas Shelton taking a 3 wide. I'll tell you, these guys know how to do the 3 wide thing, I can assure you. Connor Anton in another battle. Well, no, that's not him. I'm sorry. Back here, Cody Miller. We've seen another 3 wide. I've seen it kind of like out of the peripheral vision. And Nicholas Carreso involved in that. Bobby Cheney working his way back up through, up to 21st. Derek Bordeaux up front, starting to put a little distance on Delonte Ballard. Nobody in chat, very chatty, I see. Lots of chatters, but nobody chatting. Wow. Pick your favorite driver there, folks. Marcus Richardson goes into 6th. Derek Bordeaux with 0.4 of a second lead over Delonte Ballard. Emil Lott trying to stay ahead of Mark Newland. Right behind Mark Newland is Ronnie Norman. Norman closing up on Mark Newland here real quick. Oh, we got a spinner back there. I think that was Eric Sable going around. While they're under green here, let's take a look and see if we can figure out what happened to Eric. Looks like it happened coming off of turn 3, but the caution is out. Just loose on his own. He kept it off the track, though. Well, I guess he did catch the apron there. I guess that's what brought the caution out. So, all right, back up live here as they're all catching up to the pace car. Taking a look at the race summary here. This is caution number 2. We've had 7 lead changes already in this race, folks. I think we have one retiree, Dwayne Culberson, out of the race. Now let's see if he brings them all to pit road. Yes, they are coming to pit road, folks. Everybody on pit road. Everybody's still on the lead lap that's in the race. Looks like Derek Bordeaux may have made it out first. Yes, he will make it out first, but one that stayed out was Nick Northrup. He will be showed as our leader. Still has not technically led a lap yet until he comes around. Not sure if he'll come down pit road when that happens, but we'll see. Well, I think it's time to get down here on the track and talk to somebody. How about we try to maybe get a hold of Justin Wilson? See if we can get in contact with Justin here. Justin Wilson, this is Rudy up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, Justin, looks like your truck's hooked up pretty good here today. You got yourself into 6th place. How's it feeling?
Yeah, she was running pretty good there. Just trying to save tires right now and get back up there.
So, Auto Club, one of your favorite tracks?
Not really.
Is it because of the size of the track, the 2 mile, or the drafting? What makes it not one of your favorite?
I just don't really care for the really big tracks. I like smaller tracks. I mean, maybe iRacing got dynamic tracks like they're gonna come out with in the future, and you can run all 3 lanes. Maybe it would, be a little more fun, but just racing in 1 lane is not very fun.
Very true, very true. Well, good luck out there, Justin. We've seen you move up through the field there pretty good. So good luck for the rest of the race, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
All right, looks like the pace car the lights are off on the pace car, and we're going back green here. Delonte Ballard, Derek Bordeaux on the front row, and Derek will bring them to the line. I believe that's who that should be. Yeah, Derek Bordeaux will be our leader here, bringing them to the line. Let's see if he can stay ahead of Delonte Ballard. Delonte's been extremely fast here today. Seems like new tires is the ticket for this huge 2 mile oval. concrete surface likes to eat them tires up, folks. All right, here we go. Tighten up them seat belts. Pace car is in. At the line, Derek Bordeaux, Delonte Ballard on that front row, and we have a green. Ballard kind of schnookering Derek Bordeaux there a little bit. Kyle Putz going into second. I don't think that's going to settle too good with Derek. He's going to try to fight back on that inside. Out there on them fresh tires really makes a difference. So we got somebody into the wall. Eric Sable into the wall. I seen that as it happened. I'm trying to find him. It looks like he is dropping like a rock back here. He goes quite a ways back. The number 9, oh no, spinning off the track, and he's back up onto the track. Randy Roberts, but no caution. No caution, folks. I want to go back and watch and see what happened to Randy. Looks like him and somebody get together right there. Looked like he was going to, oh man, almost got into Nicholas Caressel. What a save that was. Wow. ATI Radeon machine saves it and does a good job of it though. Back up front, Derek Bordeaux still in command. Marcus Richardson now in second. Where did he come from? Guys shuffling up here quite a bit. Justin Wilson trying to get a run on Kyle Putz. To the inside, and Putz has to back out of the throttle. That opened up the door for Bobby Zielinski to get in there. Goes into fourth, Putz back to fifth. All right, this time by, folks, we'll be starting the last 2/3 of the race. 1/3 of the race will be done. Ronnie Norman, 7th place. Delonte Ballard falls back here to the 9th place. That's kind of what happened to him when they got restarted. Riley Wyans goes to the inside of him. David Shutt, 10th place. Try to get kind of single file right now. Bobby Cheney to the bottom here. Going inside Femi Olot. See if he can hold that, and it looks like he does. Completes a pass on Femi. Femi going back to 13th. Trying the old crossover maneuver on Bobby Cheney, but it doesn't look like it's going to work for right now. Bobby Maiden in 14th. Mr. Beach in 15th. And the Austin Roberts in 16th. To the inside of him, Cody Miller. Dropping it down to the bottom, trying to hold on. Not able to do it. Austin Roberts holds him off. Justin Wilson in 3rd. Let's ride along here with Justin for just a minute. We'll crank it up. Bobby Zielinski looking to the inside of Justin Wilson. Not sure if he's going to be able to get enough grip down there to complete that pass. He's got a run on him, though. See Zielinski down on the bottom, and boy, he's off the loose going into that bumpy turn number 1. Side by side, close race, and Justin Miller gets a good run coming off at 2 and can hold him off. Kyle Putz right there, and Connor Anton. Ronnie Norman, one of the fan favorites, running in 7th. We've got a 3-wide battle back here. Look at this 3-wide coming down the front stretch, folks. Bobby Cheney, David Shutt, and Christian Snyder. Snyder going to go to the back behind them two, and they are still side by side. Almost look like trucks, DuPont. And they're both Chevrolets. Wow. Snyder looking to the inside of Cheney, but no dice. Go back in the failure ways. Eric Sable back 24th place, has lost the group of these guys. Last one on the lead lap, and he's 35 seconds behind the leader, which puts him not too far ahead of the leader. Derek Bordeaux be coming around the turn here. Still has Marcus Richardson, can't shake him. He's like the fly that keeps buzzing your nose, won't go away. That's Marcus Richardson for you. Like we were talking earlier, he started in 18th place and's come up to 2nd now. He's not one of the type of guys that likes to lead the most laps. He just wants to lead the last one. Kyle Putz back here as he gets around Justin Wilson. Zielinski back here, and Ronnie Norman catches up to these guys, so them five working pretty close together and using that draft to their advantage. They do get a lot of draft here, this big 2-mile oval. Lots of draft in these trucks. Another retiree from the race, Nicholas Shelton, taking it behind the wall and loading it on the hauler. He's out of here. Bobby Cheney in 8th place. Finally clears David Shutt and Christian Snyder. Mr. Beach up to 12th. Starting to close in on Femi Olat. Jonathan Shipman in 14th. Delonte Ballard back to 15th place. Was up there, led 11 laps earlier, and now he's back in 15th place. I heard somebody hitting the wall or something there. Cody Miller in 20th. Definitely off the pace and blinking. Josh Robin. Haven't even talked about Josh today. Started 24th, running in 19th. Taking his time getting the case machine into position here, possibly for a win. Mark Newland. Way back 21st place, led 4 laps today, started 21st, or started 22nd, excuse me, now running in 21st. Marcus Richardson for the lead. As he takes over the lead from Derek Bordeaux and starting to pull away. Right now with about a 1.1 second lead over Derek Bordeaux. Putz and Wilson still hanging together. Wilson just mirroring every move Putz does to stay in that draft. Looking back to Wilson there from Kyle Putz. Marcus Richardson's continuing to pull away. Got a 2.5 lead over second place Derek Bordeaux. Almost at the halfway mark here, folks. Couple more laps, we will be halfway. With Marcus Richardson in the lead. Watching the Auto Club 90 Laps here, SRA Newland Truck Series from Fontana. Ronnie Norman goes into 6th place as he gets around Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski 7th. Bobby Cheney, the next one here. Boy, it just seems like after he got by David Shutt, he has pulled away. David Shutt now quite a ways behind him, under fire by Christian Snyder again, and Mr. Beach. And we have a caution, folks. Ow, Justin Wilson getting into it. Okay, let's go back and see what happened to Justin. Oh, a little dancing around there with Derek Bordeaux, and he gets on the grass. Oh, he gets into the number 48 too. Connor Anton going to get into that airborne. Lots of air underneath that truck. Almost as much under it as there is above it. All right, so Justin Wilson bringing out the caution here as he gets caught back up to the drivers. Marcus Richardson will be our leader, and I'm sure these guys are going to be coming to pit road. We are at the halfway mark. Looks like Femi Olat maybe out of the race. Possibly Derek Bordeaux. Not sure. All right, folks. Marcus is bringing the whole field down pit road. He comes to a halt in his pit stall. Oh, and he has to back up. That's costly. Them are the kind of mistakes that you see on pit road, folks, that can win or lose the race for you. All in the driver's hands to make sure he's in and off pit road safely and cleanly. Marcus is away, though. Let's see how much time it did cost him. Race off of pit road. It looks like he still beats everybody off of pit road, but we had one that stayed out. Josh Robin. He will collect a bonus point for leading a lap. Sure, he's probably going to want to come down pit road. Yes, looks like Derek Bordeaux and Femi Olot out of the race. So we're down to 23 drivers left in the race, and everybody is still on the lead lap. We'll try to find somebody here to talk to. How about we talk to Ronnie Norman? These guys are back off of pit road, so let's give them a second to catch up to the pace car, and we'll get a word in with Ronnie Norman. Trying to find the the one I'm looking for here. Guess I don't have. There it is. Okay. Ronnie Norman, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Ronnie, one of the fan favorites here to win this race today. How's your truck running for you today?
It's just running pretty good. I've been learning the track a little bit as we go on, so I've noticed I think I dive it in harder than some people, but I need to learn to check up. I keep washing up the track. So eventually I keep messing up 1 and 2, but I got 3 and 4 down right now, so as soon as I get 1 and 2 down, I should be pretty good.
Well, a lot of pretty tough racing out there. We've seen some 3 wide quite a few times today. This track, I don't know, is it really a good racing for 3 wide?
It's really close for some scary racing 3 wide. I don't like it. I hate it on the restarts, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, this kind of a one groove track. You know, hard to get the bite down there on that bottom side, but it can be done, as we've seen all day today. Passing a little bit tough for the guys, but you're going to be restarting 4th, Ronnie. Can you get up there and maybe lead a lap?
We'll see. No promises.
All right, Ronnie. Well, thanks for chatting with us, brother, and good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's see if Ronnie can get up there and lead a lap. Marcus Richardson out front right now has led 7 laps, still not led the most. Delonte Ballard's led 11, the most of anybody out there. Had a lot of leaders in the race. Let's take a look at the race summary. We've had 13 lead changes. This is caution number 3 for 11 laps, and we are a little past halfway through the race, so not much racing left to go here, folks. You don't want to leave now. This is when it gets good. Get your friends and family in here to watch this. This is racing at its best right here, folks. This is as close to the real thing as a lot of us will ever see. So, you know, these guys take this pretty serious, as a real life racer. So, and there is a few real life racers in iRacing. So it's you know, it's a pretty cool thing to get, you know, these guys actually go out here and practice these races. All right, I think Marcus Richardson, our leader, has decided to start on the high side. Interesting strategy here. He'll be in command of this restart. Let's see what he does. Pace car heads for pit road, and Marcus Richardson does not waste a second. He gets a heck of a jump right there. Kyle puts to the outside of Bobby Zielinski, and everybody's shuffling around back here looking for every loophole that they can get through, I'm telling you. Ronnie Norman right there, 4th place. Taking it right down on that white line is what you got to do. Puts to the second place. Christian Snyder back here in 5th. And Bobby Cheney back up to 6th place. He's got Mr. Beach on the inside of him, though. Mr. Beach trying to get that position away from Bobby. Still has not been able to do it. Shipman in 8th. Watching this whole thing transpire right out his windshield. Cheney stays in 6th. Mr. Beach now on the inside of Shipman. Shipman gets a good run off of turn 2. Drives it right on by. That's what it takes. You got to get that run off of the turns. And boy, Shipman got a great run right there, but not enough to hold Mr. Beach off because Mr. Beach drives it in there really hard. It's just that front stretch right here. Let's see if he can hold him off here. Shipman gets another good run off of turn 4. And Mr. Beach comes right up again onto the inside. Right on the white line by Mr. Beach. Go right along here for just a couple of minutes with Mr. Beach. You see Shipman getting a good run on the back stretch into turn 3 and 4. And look how close he is to that white line, Mr. Beach. He takes it right down within just a couple of feet of that white line. Still trying to get by Shipman. Bobby Cheney to the inside of Christian Snyder going into 5th. Wow, great racing here, guys. Man, I'm telling you. Eric Sable back up into the hunt. Oh, Mr. Beach, out of shape. Saves it, though. No caution, but going to lose a ton of positions right there. That's what pinching down on the bottom will do. Man, that's really tough. Nick Northrup back into the fight. He drives around Mr. Beach. Mr. Beach's got those tires good and hot now. He's got to back it off and cool them off a little before he makes his march back toward the front. Bobby Maiden out of the race. Justin Wilson on pit road. Not sure what's up with that, but let's see if we can check in with him and see if he's got damage or what's going on with... Oh, yeah, he's got damage. Never mind. All right, Marcus Richardson trying to hold off Kyle Putz. Bobby Zielinski and Ronnie Norman. The 4 of them really putting on a good show up here in the front. Long ways back to Bobby Cheney, though. Bobby almost a second behind Ronnie Norman. Snyder doing really good. Shipman in the 7th. And Austin Roberts 8th place. Mark Newland back in 11th. Nicholas Kressel 12th. Delonte Ballard, our previous leader at the beginning of the race, has led. Well, he did have the most laps led with 11. Now Marcus Richardson's led 15, beating that record. Josh Robin in 14th. Connor Anton 15th. Randy Roberts back into 16th. But back up front, it continues with these 4 up here battling it hard. We always seem to get that 3 or 4 or 5 truck battle up here in the front that pull away from the field. So this makes for a great show here, folks. Puts right there in second. Trying to see if there's any more battles here. Austin Roberts and Eric Sable. Sable to the bottom. Inside of Austin Roberts. And we're going to go 3 wide here on the front stretch again. Oh, man, that was close. Almost. Jonathan Shipman on the inside of Eric Sable now. Passes Sable with ease. We got one into the wall back there. That looks like Mark Newland. He gets into the wall coming out of turn 4, and he's going to lose a bunch of positions. Let's see how much right front damage he's got. Ow! The whole side of that truck pretty well scraped up. Richardson in the lead. Been out there for 18 laps. Got about 32 to go here, folks. I think we're going to have one more pit stop in here. I don't think they can make it the rest of the way on fuel. One that's come a long ways up through this field, Bobby Chaney. I was going to look and see where he started. Oh, he started 4th, but he got way back in the field early, if you remember. And he's worked his way back up with great pit stops and a lot of battling out there on the track. Now he's trying to reel in this front group. He's still about 1.4 seconds behind Ronnie Norman in 4th place. Looking ahead to that, it looks like a forever up there to 4th place from Bobby Chaney. That's what 1.5 seconds look like. that's forever for these guys out on the track. That's hard to recover from. Bobby probably wishing a caution would come out or something where he get caught up to these guys. But I don't want to wish cautions on these boys because we're doing really good. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in today. These guys appreciate it, and I do too. Running the SRA Newland Truck Series here today. Tomorrow we'll be back on YouTube with the GAC IndyCar League. They'll be running at Indianapolis for 70 laps. You'll have to tune in on YouTube for that tomorrow night. I believe we'll go live about probably 8:15 p.m. Eastern. So tune in tomorrow night for that on YouTube. You can get the link right below the viewing screen there and go subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll get a notice when we go live. So yeah, please join us in chat for that. That'll be an exciting race tomorrow night at Indianapolis with the DW12s. Zielinski to the inside of Putz. Ronnie Norman looking to the inside of him. Now these guys are getting awful racy here, and they're getting racy behind Marcus Richardson, and he's loving every second of that. The more of them guys get racy, the further he pulls away. He's already got about an 0.8 of a second lead over Bobby Zielinski now. Sable into the 6th place, gets around Shipman. Those two have been battling it up for quite a while now, and finally he gets around Shipman. Snyder in 8th, David Shutt 9th, and Austin Roberts. That rounds out the top 10 here today. Nicholas Caressel, what a job he's done today. He's been up and down, and here he is running 11th, doing a good job today. Delonte Ballard, another one, got up there, led 11 laps at the beginning of the race. And he's got mired back in the field. Had a kind of a slip up there on pit road. And overshot his pit. Had to back up, which would cost him a little bit. Oh, now he gets into the wall. Ow. I swear I jinx these guys sometimes. It's like they know I'm talking about them or something. I don't know. Connor Anton, 13th. Josh Robin, 14th. Randy Roberts, 15th. Mark Newland, way back here, 16th place. Nick Northrup, now battling it up with Mr. Beach. We seen Mr. Beach get loose there earlier and almost spun it, but good save right on the front stretch coming off of turn 4. Riley Wyans back here, 19th position. Well off of the pace, running about 16 seconds behind the leader right now. Nobody to draft with. Eric Washington, the last one out here on the lead lap. And the last one that's on the track, because Cody Miller on pit road, Justin Wilson on pit road. So Eric Washington running 21.8 seconds behind the lead pack right now. And nobody to work with. Richardson with a 1 second lead over Zielinski. Hit that follow button, people. Hit that follow button. We love to have our subscribers here at MaxSpeedTV. Ronnie Norman to the inside of Zielinski for second place. Still has not cleared him. Can he do it here? Hard to get the bite on that bottom line. Let's see if he's got him. No. Zielinski fights back. But I don't think that it's not over yet, folks. Ronnie fights back on the inside again, and it looks like he does clear him now. So Zielinski might look to the inside and try to do the crossover on him. That's exactly what he did. He says, you know, I'm going to just go right back on around you, and that's what he did. Them two having a good time here battling like that. Zielinski just loving every second of that, but the one that's loving it the most is Marcus Richardson, because now he's out there by 1.7 seconds ahead of these boys and still pulling away. And he doesn't even have anybody to draft with. Cheney's still a second and a half behind Ronnie Norman. Back about another 1.4 seconds is Eric Sable. These guys ought to be starting to reel in Bobby Cheney here before too much longer. Jonathan Shipman working with him. You can see just how close these guys race. Ronnie Norman right there with Kyle Putz. Nicholas Kressel on the back of Austin Roberts, and Austin on the back of Christian Snyder. Zielinski, second place. Everybody chasing Marcus Richardson right now, 2 seconds behind Marcus. Marcus has just set sail. And I'll tell you, the laps are clicking down pretty quick here, folks. We got about 21 to go. Are they going to have to pit again? I was thinking that they would, but maybe not. This big track, 2 mile oval, I was thinking that maybe they would have to pit again. It's been quite a while since they pitted. Let me see if I can find where they pitted. See, that was back on lap 47 when they pitted. So maybe I guess they will be okay. They will be okay. Cheney's still trying to reel them guys in, cutting that time down, now down to let's see, about a second, 1.2 seconds? Yeah, about 1.2 seconds behind Ronnie Norman. Back about another second and a half is Eric Sable. Him and Shipman have been really battling each other a lot. They've been really hard at it. Cody Miller back out onto the track. 21st place, but he's many laps down. He will be able to pick up a position from Nick Northrup. Nick is about 5 laps ahead of Cody right now. But 20 laps to go. Leader Marcus Richardson by 2.7 seconds and continuing to pull away here, folks. Zielinski in puts. Second and third. Ronnie Norman 4th place, trying to hang on to them boys. And Bobby Cheney just praying for a caution right now, but I'll tell you, he is catching these guys. He's probably not too awful far from feeling that draft from them. If he could just get a couple of good runs off the turn, maybe one of them slip or something and kind of hold them up, he would be right into the draft with them really quick. Jonathan Shipman, 6th place. Looks like he lost his buddy there, Eric Sable. Eric must have slipped, and he goes back to 11th place. Austin Roberts in 8th. Christian Snyder 9th on the outside. Nicholas Caressel on the inside, looking like he is going to try to get that position away from Christian. Going into turn 3, drives it in there good and deep, washes up the hill in front of Christian, and completes the pass on Christian. Now Snyder looks to the bottom, trying to get that position back. Not going to be able to do it right now. And look at Austin Roberts. He's closed up on David Shutt. Turning up the heat here. 17 laps to go. These guys are getting really racy now, folks. You know when it's coming down to the end of it, because these guys are racing the hardest that they've raced all race long. So really putting on a good show. Putz and Zielinski, Norman, all of them 3 hard at it here. .6 seconds from Marcus Richardson back to them. Marcus he is out of here, man. He is gone. As long as he doesn't make a mistake, he'll be looking at victory lane here in another 15 laps, folks. Take a look at the summary here. We've had 3 cautions for 11 laps. Not bad. 13 lead changes. And we are at 15 laps to go, folks. Marcus Richardson coming from 18th place to 1st and has not looked back since he got in the lead. And I hate to say it, but he is closing up on some lap traffic up here. Eric Washington and Josh Robin going at it. And the longer these guys battle, the more the leader's closing in on them. Look back from, we can see the leader back there not far behind Eric. Eric gets around Josh Robin now. Josh happened to lift off that fuel. Sounds like he's really battling with a tight car right now. Putz and Zielinski driving around lap traffic there of, that would have been Randy Roberts going a lap down. Putz, Zielinski, and Norman. Them three have been, I think they got a chain between the three of them because that's where they've been for quite some time now. "13 laps to go, folks." Cheney back here in 5th place. He has just been hanging right there, 1.3 seconds behind Ronnie Norman. Just can't seem to reel him up any further. Riley Wyans out of the race. Nick Northrup, Bobby Maiden, all these guys out of the race. Delonte Ballard, which led 11 laps earlier, is on pit road. Don't know exactly what happened to him, but he is sitting on pit road. Not sure if we can get a closer look at him here. I don't see any damage on the vehicle, so I'm not really sure what happened to Delonte. But he's back in 19th place. Not turning any laps at the moment. Richardson, 12 laps to go with almost a 4-second lead over Kyle Putz and company. Zielinski saving anything back here when they get down to it. Has he got anything for Kyle Putz? Ronnie Norman, another one. Boy, he has been running extremely well here today. All you Ronnie Norman fans out there, man, I'm telling you, root him on. He's doing awesome today. Cheney not far behind them boys in 5th place. Nicholas Kressel finally gets away from Jonathan Shipman and pulls into 6th. Shipman back to 7th. And boy, Kressel got really loose right there, and Shipman closed right up on him, and he is going to pass him. So these boys are getting pretty racy back here. 10 laps to go, folks. And look at this group of trucks right here. David Shutt, Austin Roberts, Christian Snyder, Connor Anton. These guys racing it really hard. All that for position. Shipman trying to hold off Kressel. Not going to happen. Kressel just drives right on by Shipman. Shut to the bottom, thinking he's got to run. What does he have to do to get by him? Connor Anton. Boy, these guys are getting really racy here, folks. Looks like the one that falls to the back of that group right there, Christian Snyder. This is some great racing right here, folks. As Nicholas Kressel leads that group in 6th place. And Bobby Cheney is still hanging on there. He's about 1.1 seconds behind Bobby Zielinski now. As Ronnie Norman gets by Zielinski. But again, I don't think that battle's over. Zielinski tries to come right back on the inside down the backstretch. And he gets a heck of a run off of turn 2. Coming to 7 laps to go, folks. Richardson with a 4.1 second lead over Kyle Putz. Now Kyle's got clear of them guys, and he is on his own up here. No drafting help. Nobody battling with him right now. But 7 more laps he's got to hang on to 2nd place. We're we're getting reports Austin Roberts is streaming and Nicholas Caressel both streaming this race from in-car, so you can find their stream. I'm not sure what the names of them are, but getting reports that both of them are streaming from in-car. It would have been nice to know that at the beginning of the race, Charles. Bobby Zielinski. We could have threw up a multi-twitch. Anybody know anything about the multi-twitch? You can do multi-twitch and watch from several different cameras on the same screen, if you got enough internet to pull all that in. Ronnie Norman still hanging on to 4th place. 6 laps to go, coming to 5 to go. Bobby Chaney down to a 1.1 second behind Ronnie Norman. Can he get up there? He's got 5 laps to go. Let's see if he can march up there and catch him. I doubt it. Looks like he just lost a 10th off of Ronnie Norman right there. Eric Sable back in 12th all by himself. Mr. Beach in 13th. Mark Newland 14th. Eric Washington 15th. Josh Robin 16th. Randy Roberts 17th. Cody Miller goes into 18th. Last one out there racing right now. Delonte Ballard on pit road. Back up to our leader as he comes around to take 4 laps to go, folks. Only 3 cautions in this race today. This has been really good. Puts now almost 5 seconds behind Marcus Richardson. That doesn't look like anybody's going to have anything for Marcus today. Unless he really makes a huge mistake here in the next 3 laps. I really doubt anybody's got anything for him. Puts pulls away from Ronnie Norman. Ronnie gets by. Bobby Zielinski goes into 3rd. That's good news for Ronnie Norman. A fan favorite in the race today. Lots of fans he's got. These guys love to have their fans. Zielinski to the bottom. One last time trying to get a run on Ronnie Norman. He always gets a good run out of 2, but that time it wasn't going to happen. Ronnie doing everything he can to hold off Zielinski. I just think these boys have just burnt their tires up. They got nothing left. They've been out here green flag for about 40 laps. So 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go, folks. 2 more circuits around here. Puts 5.1 seconds behind our leader, Marcus Richardson. Marcus will be coming around here to get the white flag next time by, folks. Still trying to see if there's any other battles on the track. I don't see any immediate battles by anybody. Everybody's pretty well spread out. So no real battle, and I think everybody's just, their tires are spent. Some of them may be a little low on fuel. They're just trying to save a little fuel, possibly. White flag in the air, 1 more lap to go. Puts 2nd, Ronnie Norman 3rd as he pulls away from Bobby Zielinski 4th. And Bobby Chaney in 5th. Connor Anton 6th. But let's get up here to our leader. 1 more turn, and here he comes, folks. Looking at victory lane today, Marcus Richardson here at Auto Club for SRA Newland Truck Series. Marcus Richardson winning it here today. Awesome race, guys. Wow, what a race. Awesome. I loved it. I don't know about y'all, but I loved it. Kyle Putz will be second, Ronnie Norman third. So we'll get down here in just a second. Everybody's congratulating the winner, and we will try to get a word in with them here in just a second. We'll be back on Twitch here momentarily, folks, with some World of Warships. I'll be playing some World of Warships, so maybe you'll tune in and watch me shoot up some ships. I got a pretty bad ship, I'll tell you. It's pretty bad. Okay, looks like they've cleared the air here a little bit, so we'll see if we can't get down here and talk to these guys. Marcus Richardson, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Marcus, on another great victory here. Man, you'd pulled away by over 5 seconds. How do you do this?
Well, unlike Justin, this is my favorite track, so I enjoy coming here. It fits my driving style really well. And, I don't know, it was a lot of fun.
Well, we had somebody in chat asking why haven't you become a pro?
Because nobody wants me on their team. I mean, I'm not very good with setup, so I really don't blame them, but that's pretty much why.
Oh, anyhow, back to what was that hand today, man. I'm telling you, you came from, what was it, 18th place, I think you started, and marched to the front. That was really awesome. Yeah, 18th place, so really awesome. You didn't waste any time getting up there. You lead the most laps today, 51 laps, so congratulations on your win today, Marcus. Anybody you want to shout out to?
Shout out to you for broadcasting. It's really nice that you take time out of your day to do this, and you don't have to. And thanks for Justin Wilson for showing up. It's really awesome to have a guy of his caliber racing with us. Shout out to Josh Robin, just because he asked me to, and shout out to Jay Boozy, because that's my babe.
All right, Marcus. Well, congrats again, and thank you for talking with us.
Yeah, thanks.
Kyle Putz, you got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Well, started fifth today, brought it into second. You pulled away from Ronnie Norman and Bobby Zielinski there after you guys were having such a great battle back there. It looked like a lot of fun. You pulled away from them and just did not have the ponies under the hood there to get caught up to Marcus Richardson. Was second place all you planned on getting today, or didn't you plan on getting that?
Oh, of course, we're always going for the win. In practice, I actually felt really good for a first, which is unlike me, and just qualified not on the pole, which is what I kind of needed because I knew without anybody in front of me or behind me, I could be really quick. But yeah, on the last restart, I was following Marcus. I was trying to figure out where he was better than me, and there was a couple times that I checked up for him just to get back in line, and I'm kind of regretting not trying to make a move underneath him because a couple laps later, I got a little too comfortable behind him and barely clipped the wall, and I didn't even think I was going to hit it, and it just sucked me right in, giving me about 18 seconds of damage, which was enough to put me about a 10th off. So, yeah, I just settled with Battle and Zielinski and Ronnie there, and just made the best of what we had. Definitely felt like we had a chance at the win because when I was getting lap times there at the end, I was only about a 10th off, which I figured was from the damage. So, yeah, I would have been like to been able to battle them, but it happens. We'll go on to next week and maybe try to knock Marcus off top.
There you go, Kyle. Good attitude to have, brother. Good attitude. Hopefully we'll see you next week, but congratulations on second place this week, and anybody else you want to give a thank you out to?
Well, big shout out to Delonte for getting the pole. He pulled a lap out of nowhere, and he was really excited about it. And then shout out to him for knocking the wall down, too, so probably saved me a couple times.
Yeah, just other than that, just all the guys that we were racing. That was a lot of fun. Zelensky and Ronnie there. That was fun at that. I was kind of getting worried if Bobby was going to catch me or not, but he seemed to partner stuff up in the middle of the run there. Other than that, just Marcus again for another dominating performance. You for broadcasting, SRA for putting these all on. So it was a blast. And yeah, we'll see you next week. We can't hear you, Rudy.
Sorry about that. Ronnie Norman, you got a copy.
Yeah, I do.
Well, we just talked to you a few short laps ago there, but, well, it seemed like a few short laps ago, but actually it was about 40 laps ago. How was your truck running so good at the end there? You got around Zelensky and pulled away.
Well, toward the end of the run, me and Bobby have been racing each other for a while, so our tires were probably hurting a little bit. But we were racing each other clean. It was really fun racing, and he got tight in one corner, and I was able to stick it to the bottom and got around him on the inside.
Yeah, 10-4. That looked like a lot of fun. You and Bobby and Kyle were just, man, you guys were racing it up really hard there. You turned up the heat coming up there toward the end. You stayed right in the draft. You guys were switching places like people change your underwear, man. I'm telling you, it was crazy. But great racing, clean racing. That's what it takes here at SRA. And congratulations on your third spot. Anybody you want to thank today, Ronnie?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my East Coast Outlaw teammate, Christian Snyder, on 11th place. I want to thank you for broadcasting, and everybody that races here makes it a great league to run in.
All right, Ronnie, thanks for chatting with us, and congrats on third place.
Yeah, thank you. It feels good to be up here.
All right, folks, let's get up here and run down through the results real quick. Marcus Richardson coming home the winner here today by 5.4 seconds. Only had 3 cautions. That was pretty amazing. Kyle Putz coming in second. Putz. Oh, man, I keep saying that. Ronnie Norman third. Bobby Zelensky kind of fading there toward the end and coming in fourth. Bobby Cheney really tried to get up there with them boys. Tried his heart out. I know he drove the wheels off of that thing trying to get up there, but finishes fifth. Connor Anton sixth. Nicholas Caressel seventh. Jonathan Shipman eighth. David Shutt ninth. Austin Roberts 10th. Christian Snyder in 11th. Eric Sable 12th. Mr. Beach in 13th. Mark Newland 14th. Josh Robin 15th. Randy Roberts 16th. Eric Washington 17th. Cody Miller 18th. Riley Wyans 19th. Delonte Ballard 20th. Nick Northrup 21st. Bobby Maiden 22nd. Justin Wilson 23rd. Derek Bordeaux 24th. Femio Lott in 25th. Nicholas Shelton 26th. And rounding out the field was Dwayne Culberson in 27th. So again, congratulations to our winner here, Marcus Richardson. I was going to look and see. He did lead 51 laps today. Very good. So congratulations to him. And well, that'll wrap it up for tonight there for SRA Newland Truck Series. Thanks for watching tonight on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Tune in tomorrow night on YouTube where GAC will be taking the DW12 Indy cars to Indianapolis for 70 laps. So we'll see you tomorrow night.